Hello there, and welcome back to Doodle Designs, your one-stop shop for all your character design, illustration, and doodle needs. Over the last month, I've tried to set the scene for my channel and the kind of content I'd like to make. Haven't always been a fan of comic art, animation, narrative, and storytelling. The channel will explore how I bring characters to life, from initial ideas, rough concepts, cleaned up, and colour, and living in their own world, just like Punknan and Sid. Whether that be gobbing at pigeons, kicking off in the aisles of Lidl, or going 15 miles per hour in the cycle lane round the streets of Milton. Do click the links above to see more of the OAP with attitude. In my last few videos, I've introduced the idea of doodle blobs and how characters can evolve from random shapes and abstract forms. Again, click the link on the screen to see the process video for this one. Much of the time, the doodles can happen when your attention is elsewhere, during a boring lesson at school, a long telephone conversation, listening to music, or watching a film. In doing some research, I found the word doodle first appeared in the early 17th century. It came from the German Doodledopf or Doodledop to mean simpleton, a noodle or a fool. Studies have actually found that doodling can be positive and have effects on memory, comprehension, allowing deeper understanding of materials being learnt while doodling. So again, for this doodle blob, I'm going to just allow the composition to evolve as I draw each shape, add features, expressions, whatever comes to mind. So pour yourself a hot or cold beverage, stick a straw in it, and enjoy the doodles. So at this point, whether it's humans, animals, robots, I'm keeping the shapes just nice and loose. On this one here, I'm almost keeping the pencil on the page, like a continuous line, just allowing each of the features to flow into each other. I don't have one set way that I design characters, but I tend to like these kind of goofy, tired looking eyes, the square, block-like noses, and a good old bouffant of hair. As we come over the top of the composition here, we suddenly get a little ghost, sicking a smaller ghost, sicking out an even smaller ghost. No idea why. Next comes along a kind of a moody looking sock puppet, getting rained on. Again, just kind of things that are popping into my head as I kind of feel the composition. Down into the bottom corner now, got a little character here that may well make its way into Milton. You might see him in the coming weeks alongside a few new characters. And as the drawings come down into this bottom corner, I'm kind of setting the scene with these kind of high-rise, sort of blocked shaped buildings, a fried egg and a sausage. And as we enter stage 2 of the process now, the bit I really enjoy, kind of taking those kind of thin grey pencil lines and adding that kind of thick pen-like quality, deciding kind of where to put that definition, where to add the thicker and thinner lines, where to emphasise the kind of the edges and the shapes. Easily for the last couple of years, I've been using watercolours to kind of lay down the initial washes. I really enjoy the way that you can kind of vary the light and dark shades, kind of spot the colour on top of each other, kind of wet on wet, allowing areas to kind of pool and be slightly dark in places. As you can see here, more water I add, nice and light, and then kind of just picking out certain areas where I leave the colours slightly darker. Just got a really nice kind of loose, organic feel to it. You'll get to meet this little character some more in the coming weeks. I'm going to bring back to life some early designs from my university days, 20 years or more ago, and bring them into the world of Milton. That's something I'd really like to develop on this channel. The idea that episodes can stand alone on their own right, that there's equally an overarching narrative across all of them. I'll reference things from earlier videos that you'll need to go back and watch. Characters will appear in a scene like this to then be developed further in the town of Milton. This is not just a dip your toe in and leave kind of gig. It's like a deep bath. You've got to really immerse yourself in it. My idea ultimately is to have a series of channels within channels. I suppose you'd call them playlists, where you'd see these kind of videos where I'm kind of just playing with new ideas, developing new characters. There'd be the Milton episodes where we get to kind of follow characters, comic strips, little kind of simple animations. There'd be the shorts where currently I've got kind of the cute to ugly animals, and then equally I've got some ideas for some kind of how-to videos coming up. So I'll look at proportion, posing, the use of line quality, exploring colours, kind of how characters can have movement and expression and kind of dynamicness to them, not just always these kind of static kind of like compositions. The rocket that I kind of drew earlier has now kind of found itself developing into a kind of like a lava lamp idea. And that's kind of the idea with these kind of doodle blobs. Things change and evolve as you're going along. if you're still here watching this, thank you. You're one of the true Doodle fans. I've a good mind to send you a prize in the post. Maybe in future videos, I'll insert a code or some special number at a certain point in the video. If you stick around right to the end, there could be something in it for you. Another thing I like to do when using watercolours is to add a layer of colour pencil over the top. The colour pencil just sits really nicely on top of the initial watercolour washes, and you just get that little bit of added texture, added depth. And as I apply the finishing touches to this third episode of the Doodle Blobs, I'd like to thank all of the subscribers for their early support on the channel. Or if this is your first time, please go back and watch my earlier videos and add a like, a comment, a share and a subscribe. Let's get the channel up to the big 100 subs. Thanks again and keep doodling.